Pretty much all applications of the day are using geolocation services in one way or other. In fact, without it, many of the apps which we use day in and day out today will not even exist. And that's why you must be seeing that there is a new category of storage that is being incorporated in all the databases. And that category of storage is called geolocation storage. And it is different from the tabular or JSON storage what we are using in our SQL and NoSQL databases. And today in this particular video, I am going to introduce you to the geolocation capabilities of Redis in-memory database. Since it's in memory, it's imperative that the geolocation search will be faster in Redis as compared to many disk-based geolocation search. So let's go ahead and see how you can make use of the geolocation capabilities of the Redis database. But I know you must be wondering why I am showing you a page from MongoDB here. That's because I have explained the geolocation capabilities of MongoDB in a separate video, and you can see the link of that video over here. What I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to use the same example, because if tomorrow you want to compare two databases, then it will be easy to evaluate those using the same set of data. So in this particular MongoDB page, there is an example that is given, which is restaurant data of New York. So this is the geo data which contains all the restaurants. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put the same data, same amount of data in my Redis in-memory database, and for that I need to start my Redis. So let me start Redis server. Okay, my Redis is started. Let me go to the same folder again and start Redis client. So I'll go to software, Redis table, src. I'll start Redis CLI. You can say ping pong, it's working, and keys star, no keys are there. Now, if you are not comfortable with Redis, I will highly recommend you to see my video on introduction to Redis and basic data types of Redis. You can see a link over here, okay? Now here is the interesting part. Geolocation search in Redis is actually implemented as sorted set. Again, I have explained sorted set in my previous video. So sorted set is based on a score, and the score is calculated using lat-long, and you can come up with something called geohash. It's a well-known formula, and if you Google it, you can convert lat-long to geohash and vice versa. So it creates a geohash and then stores the data in the sorted set. Okay. So to add a data in Redis lat-long data, you need to say geo add, and then you say longitude, latitude, and a particular member. So in and then you say longitude, latitude, and a particular member. Remember, the member can be only one. You cannot have multiple columns of data with a geolocation storage in Redis. That's one limitation. Always remember that. Now I cannot go ahead and add all these things one by one. So I've written a Python code. So what I'm doing over here is that I'm taking a Python file, okay, which is this restaurants.json, this file. And what I'm trying to do is that for each record, I am adding geoadd in a table called, or geohash table called restaurant, latitude, longitude, and the name. So let me go ahead and run this particular code, and I am running. It is taking some time. Done. So if I go ahead and see the keys over here, I can see the key start. I have a key called restaurant, okay, and I can see all the data by saying get range restaurant 0 minus 1. I have close to 20,000 restaurant name or hotel name over here, okay. So this is what I have. So adding is easy. You can have latitude, longitude, and one element. It's always lat long plus 1, 2 plus 1, and these data will be stored in your Redis cache. Now once you have those things, what you want to do, you want to search. And this is where things gets interesting, because in Redis, if you want to search for a geolocation for a particular lat long, and you want to search that what all other things are there within a particular radius, You can use something called GeoSearch restaurant from lon lat. So you have to give longitude first, latitude 10. Let me go ahead and see the same MongoDB data. Let me use this particular one. Okay, there will not be any comma. And what I'm trying to say is that by radius, okay, let me increase the size of this so that it's visible. By radius 1 kilometer. You can see that I got 66 results over here. I can also say 0.1 kilometer. I got 5 results over here. Let me clear it and run this again. I got 5 results over here. I can get these results in ascending order by saying ASC. So I got it in ascending order, or DESC for descending order. Okay. Now you can see in ascending order this was at the top. Now this is at the bottom. Now I can also get the data with distance, which means from this latitude and longitude, what is the distance in terms of kilometer. Okay. If I do not want in terms of kilometer, I'll say 100 meter. You can see these many meters are there. And sometimes you want coordinates also. So you just say with coord. You will get the coordinates of the results over there. As you can see, the indexing that is created, it's because of geohash, which is stored as a sorted set. The query is pretty fast. Okay, so if I want to let's say do it for 10 kilometer in descending order, you can see the query. I got 3000 results. You can see that this is very fast as far as geolocation in memory search is concerned. Okay, and I have used same kind of data because MongoDB also has in-memory option with the enterprise version, and if you want to compare, you can compare the same with the same data. Okay, now there are some other interesting things like, let me get rid of this with coordinates. Let me go back to 1 kilometer. Now I have the latlon. I can check the distance of this and this from this particular latlon. What if I don't have latlon but just the name of the restaurant? Can I get the difference between them or distance between them? Okay, you can do that. You can say geo distance restaurant. You'll have to say between this and let's say this in meters. 96 meter in kilometers, 0.096 in miles. So in mi is miles, 0.0600. So you can get the distance between two values also. Needless to say that the complexity of the search is actually logarithmic, and when we are actually creating partitions and multiple keys, we have to be slightly careful how we are arranging our data. Now, as I said that this is actually stored as a sorted set. That's why range is working 0 to -1. Okay. Now I can see the top, 10 results, let's say with the score. With score. Yep. So this is what I will get. Top 10 results with the scores. So these are the scores you can see, right? These are the geohash calculated out of latitude and longitude. It's a simple implementation. That's why I found it to be working pretty well for me. Now you can use these commands from any programming language. For example, in Python, what I did is that I am saying geoadd the key, latitude, longitude, and the hotel name. And same thing we can do by geosearch. We'll have to execute command say geosearch restaurant and give all these parameters. So whatever we did over here, okay, whatever command we gave over here, we can use the same command from any programming language by executing the command, and end result will be the same. That's all for today. I do hope and believe that I was able to explain the capabilities and usage of Redis geolocation search in the best possible way. Thank you all. Thanks for watching. We will meet again. Until the next time we meet, good day, goodbye. You take care.